play Jerry's
You must
Pizza.
play here.
And it's the stage isn't big enough for an actual band to stand on, and so.
We're all the way live, chatting with Miranda Cosgrove this morning, live from Z100 in New York City. The man you cannot see, because you don't need to, is JJ, and Miss Miranda Cosgrove is right here. Claps from everybody. We got a ton of people in here, and no one is clapping. Seriously, there's like 40 people in this giant room that we're in right now. Good morning, Miranda.
Morning, how are you?
A lot of people in this chat. Good morning, everybody in the chat.
Morning.
We've got questions right now. You can tweet us. What is the, hashtag Z100 if you want to ask Miranda a question via Twitter, or you can jump in this chat room, which you're already in. So let's jump in it right now. We have some questions that were asked earlier. The generically named Jane Smith wants to know, what's the best thing about being iCarly?
The best thing? Getting my hair and makeup done. And also the clothes. That's really fun because I get to go through magazines with our stylist on set. Her name's Chris, and I've known her since I was 8, so I go through all these magazines with her, and we pick out different styles, and we get to order stuff. It's kind of like my closet away from home.
I've always wondered, do you get to take, the wardrobe home, or do they get mad at you if you steal it?
They get mad at me, but I do anyway. I take jackets and things sometimes, especially if it's something that I really love that I wear in the show. I try to sneak it, but she always figures it out.
And then she's like, listen, you can borrow it for the weekend, but bring it back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man, you can't shoplift from the set. Vinicus would like to know, what is your favorite iCarly episode?
My favorite episode? I like the episode I Saved Your Life. It was one where Carly likes Freddie. He saves her life in the episode. And then we did an episode when I was 13, one of our first ones. It was a Halloween episode. I got to wear this insane bug costume. And people on set still make fun of me for it, but I love that one. It was fun.
So costumes can make the episode as far as the enjoyment factor.
Yeah, they can.
You have a super fan. If you want to shout him out, he's probably watching right now and will completely cheese if you acknowledge him. His name is William.
Hey, William, what's up?
He's in Hawaii.
In Hawaii?
Yeah.
I've been to Hawaii once. I swam with dolphins.
Well, he wants you to show up again, and he really thinks the next time you take iCarly somewhere else besides the set should be filmed
Hawaii?
in Honolulu. He would like to see you film
I would love that. I agree.
Cool. Now, next we'll be inviting you to stay with him. I would opt to stay in a hotel if I were you. William's a good guy, but awesome. Let's look at the chat room right now. Where do you buy your clothes for iCarly? I'm sure your stylist buys that, and you said you already go through magazines and stuff and look at styles.
Yeah, we go through.
What are your favorite magazines?
I love Teen Vogue. I love 17. I'm kind of all over the place. I like Nylon a lot.
Cool.
How about you? No, I'm just kidding. You're like,
have you ever thought an outfit was tremendous in a magazine, purchased it, put it on, and was like, this is ridiculous?
Yes, I've ordered stuff online before that came and looked absolutely nothing like what it looked online.
So do you return it? Do you donate it to charity? What do you do at that point? You're embarrassed that you even have this.
Well, I'm lucky because my next door neighbor is my age, and she's been my best friend since I was 8. So we've always come over. We go over to each other's houses all the time, and we go through each other's closets and borrow clothes and stuff. So if that happens, she's one of those people that can make anything look good. So she's always there.
It's always good to have friends like that and
Yeah.
make you jealous. Why do you look good and everything?
I know, seriously.
I'm looking at a question now from Gabrielle in the chat. What artists inspire your music?
I like so many different artists. My mom got me really into the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and Tom Petty. I just went to an Aerosmith concert with her for her birthday.
How was that?
It was really fun. There was this guy there that he took his shirt off and he was crying during Dream On. It was pretty intense.
So was he all double rainbow? Aerosmith, what does it mean?
Well, yeah, I love that video. He was like that. He was crazier than that guy. He was going insane, and he was jumping up and down on his shirt.
And your mom's like, okay, I'm here for my birthday. Could you put your shirt back on? You're ruining the Aerosmith experience.
It was funny. It actually made it more fun because he was so into it. He made my mom and I even more into it. I can't really explain it, but
it's like dinner theater, man, except you're at the Aerosmith show. That's cool.
Yeah, totally.
What's your favorite Aerosmith song of all time?
Of all time, I like Walk This Way.
Well, cool. Which one? Do you prefer the Aerosmith one or the one with Run DMC?
Aerosmith.
Nice. Perfect. I'm looking in the chat room right now. Oh, user 94585. I love you.
Thank you.
That's nice. And another one, user 6490. You rock. Let's check a question that was sent to us earlier from Amanda Day. Interesting question. If you could take a prop from the iCarly set home, which one would it be?
Well, the guy who plays my brother in the show, Jerry, he's one of my best friends. He's like my brother in real life, and he is an artist on the show, so he has all these sculptures. And one of the first ones he ever made was it's a robot made out of soda bottles, and it's just this insane thing. It has red eyes that light up, and
cool.
Everyone on the set has always wanted that, so we're fighting over it. Like last season, everyone's fighting over who's going to get it.
If it got stolen, who would they blame?
Jerry.
You got to take it. Are there you guys any arguments ever happen on set? Anybody like you guys? Obviously, when you work with people nonstop and you're tired, how late do you shoot to? What's your shooting schedule day like?
Well, sometimes we do night shoots. We did a lot the last few weeks, and they're really fun because you get to go in at noon and then you work till 10:30 or 11. So it's basically you're hanging out all night, and I like that the most.
So many people don't know when you see a show and it's only a half hour or whatever, they think that you just go in, it's going to take maybe 45 minutes and you're done, but there's so much.
Yeah.
Typically, and do you hang out with the writers ever? Like, do you go through and do you ever like give them inspiration on things?
Yeah, everyone always jokes on set that like we get the writers gifts and stuff to try to get them to write cool episodes for us.
Bribes.
Yeah, bribe them. But yeah, the writers are all really cool. I've known most of them since I was 8 because I was on. They were also the writers on Drake and Josh. On
wow.
Yeah, so I've known most of them forever. So it's really fun.
There's got to be a certain comfort factor working with people you've known for so long versus like new people. I'm sure maybe working on a film set with all new people, you're kind of like in a shell a little bit because you don't know them as well as these people you've known all your life. That's kind of cool.
Sure.
I'm going to try this guy's name as best I can because he is from the Ukraine or Russia. I can tell by the backwards letters. Afzana Bakamov. First, I wanted to tell you that I love iCarly, and I can't wait for your album to come out.
Thank you.
Which I think is already out, right? The album.
Yeah. How do you say the name?
I don't know. Afzana Barkamov. Here. You're an actor here, right here, right here.
Afzana Bakramov.
Perfect.
I think you did a good job.
Perfect. And also, I think he's asking if you could act in any other show on TV besides the one you're already on. Which one would it be?
I love 30 Rock, Tina Fey's show. I've been watching all the episodes of that, and I just downloaded Arrested Development, the first season, on the plane. So I'm going to be watching more of that on the way back to LA.
Could you try to bring that show back? Could you do something to bring the show back?
They're making a movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to wait like 2 years for that movie to come out. I like it should have come back. Well, if you'd like to plea right now to the writers of 30 Rock, look directly in the camera and say, please put me on the show.
Yes, I do love 30 Rock. I think Tina Fey is awesome. I love Mean Girls.
Yeah,
too.
she's perfect. Let's see.
She's perfect.
I like her glasses.
Me
is
too.
Is it wrong to like somebody purely for their eyewear?
No, I think that's all right.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Nino is asking us, what is your favorite song on your album?
My favorite song? I like Kissing You a lot because it really is about a guy that I really like. And every time I hear it, I think about all the different memories and things that we've done together. So that song means a lot to me. And then I really like Disgusting. Kesha wrote that song, and it's just the most fun party song on the album.
Did you physically sit down with her after she wrote the song and talk about things? Well,
I had met her before. She came to my 16th birthday party. And then her song TikTok came out, and it's incredible, and all her songs on her album. So.
Kesha was at your party. What was that like? So what can I ask you, what gift did Kesha get you for your 16th birthday?
You know what? I don't even remember. All I remember is she's just really fun, and she was like dancing and having a really good time.
What does she wear?
What does she? Oh, you know what she does? She wears those really cute. You know those feathers that people wear in their hair? I love that. I wish that I could pull that off.
Do you get mad when Kesha visits your house that like she's leaving glitter behind and you have to vacuum, or you just accept it because she's Kesha?
That's the joke, right? That every time she walks anywhere,
yeah, right, it's
she
like
does
a
the glitter trail.
It's like the yellow brick road. Just follow wherever Kesha. Actually, that's how she doesn't have GPS. That's how she finds her way home. She just follows the glitter. Actually, is what happens.
The glitter road.
Oh, interesting question here. Is your animal a dog or a cat?
I have a dog and a cat. I have two animals. My cat's name's Midnight. My dog's name's Pearl. And I named my dog when I was 5. I don't know how I came up with the name, but now everyone calls her Grandma Pearl.
Aww.
So it kind of goes. It's pretty good.
How do they get along?
They don't get along at all.
What's that like? Can you YouTube that for us?
I should. Yeah, my cat's super tough, and she's a little overweight. And my dog she's much smaller than her. So. I
know it's so hard to like deny pets like the food they love. It's like they come up to you and they're like, I'm hungry, and you're like, I always want to be like. Consuelo on Family Guy, you fat, keep you warm, but no, you can't do that. Another question here. Josh would like to tell you that you have a very beautiful voice.
Thank you, Josh.
I love the compliments.
Thanks so much.
Cool. Matthew Reed wants to know what your next single is going to be after Kissing You.
I'm not sure yet. We're still figuring it out. I think maybe Bam or Disgusting.
Cool. I'm looking here, the chat room right now. Any movies in the working?
I just did a Despicable Me, an animated movie. That was a lot of fun. It was my first time ever doing anything animated, and it was crazy. I thought I was going to go in and be with everybody, but I didn't realize I was just going to be alone in the sound booth. But I had a really good time. We're going to do Despicable Me 2 soon, too. So
nice.
That'll be cool.
You really thought like it was going to be an ensemble thing?
I really
the whole
did,
cast was in the studio, and you walk in there like, where is everybody? Did you really ask where everybody was?
Well, I was so excited to meet Steve Carell and Jason Segel, and then they're like, no, like you do it by yourself. But I got to meet them.
Okay, when did you finally get to meet them?
I finally got to meet them after we were finished with the movie. I met them for the very first time. We had to do something really weird. There are minions in the movie, and they had these people dress up as minions, and they had Steve Carell, Jason Segel, and I do the conga with them. So
Nice.
It was weird. That was the first time I met them.
Were they everything you thought it would be when you met them?
Yeah, and more.
Do you see people, because you get to like go to these shows and meet a lot of people, and you don't mention them by name, we're not going to out them, but anybody you've ever been really excited to meet that when you finally did meet them, they were like disappointing or?
I guess I've been lucky. Not really. I always wanted to meet Gwen Stefani, and I met her at the Kids' Choice Awards like 3 years ago. And I'm horrible. I either do one of two things. When I meet people I'm really excited to meet, I try to act really cool, like I don't think it's a big deal, and then I kind of go too far, and I don't act excited enough. And then sometimes I just don't speak. So it's one of the two.
She's like, don't live one of my No Doubt songs. No,
just
don't
completely
be
silent.
yourself.
That's what I did with her. I just couldn't talk.
Nice. Let's find another question here. Oh, interesting. Jasmine Rubino wants to know if you have a celebrity crush. If so, who is it?
I do. I think James Franco is really cute.
Nice. What do you like best about him?
Well, I've been watching Freaks and Geeks, and I just think he's really, really cute.
I like how you are all into like old school great shows that got canceled because not enough people were watching. You're the same way I am, where all these shows like were awesome. Like Freaks and Geeks, that was the Judd Apatow show, right?
Yeah, and My So-Called Life, I've been watching that.
Brilliant shows that were way before their time. My So-Called Life, I mean, that was on when you were... It was like in the early 90s, right? That show came on?
Yeah, there's this old record store down the street from where we film iCarly, Amoeba, and my mom goes there all the time and gets seasons of shows on DVD, so I'm always watching them.
Oh, that's cool. Mad respect for liking shows that were great way before their time and didn't do well. Before you were a star, what did you want to be when you grew up?
An astronaut, no. I don't know. What did I want to be? I wanted to be a veterinarian. I had a treehouse in my backyard, and I tried to make it into a veterinarian's office.
Oh, you built a clinic in the backyard?
Yeah.
Oh.
With my neighbor who I was talking about, my next door neighbor Nina, who's one of my best friends.
Who looks good in everything she wears.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, she'd come over and we'd try to find. We never found an animal to save, but we tried.
Oh, that's good. Probably best you didn't find any animals to
Yeah,
try to
probably is
save.
best.
It's like, where do we bury
Be
them?
honest.
Marissa wants to know, how did you get discovered? I love you so much, and you're my idol. I'm going to be an actress one day, and I want to have my own show just like you.
Aw,
I saw you at the
Marissa.
Jingle Ball.
I love the Jingle Ball. It was so fun. I became an actress. I'm from LA, and I was at this thing called the Taste of LA. It's a food festival they have out there every year. And an agent just asked my mom and dad if I wanted to join her agency. And it's happened to my friends before. They've been in the mall, and people just come up to them. But my mom thought it was really weird at first, and she was going to let me do it. And then she looked into it, and I went on a few auditions, and I loved it.
Nice. Emphasis on looked into it, because if a guy comes up to you at the mall, there's just a warning right now. If a dude comes up to you at the mall,
probably shouldn't.
Hey, you could be a model / actress / singer, and he drives like a conversion van without license plates, run away, okay?
Immediately.
If the guy seems legit, take down his info, don't give him yours, and then have your parents call. There we go. That's the disclaimer right now in the
second
Miranda
that.
Cosgrove online chat. Back to the chat room right now. This is from Giselle. I'm Brazilian. I want to see you. When do you come to Brazil? Do you like Brazilian fans?
I do like Brazilian fans, and I want to come to Brazil. I've never been before. I'd love to go.
Like she's gonna say, no, I don't. I'm sorry, I'm never gonna go there. No, she's not gonna tell you that she hates her country. Brazil's a really nice place. Oh, interesting question from user 5986. Who is the biggest prankster on set? I assume he means iCarly.
Yeah, Jerry by far. He is a huge prankster. Well, the main thing he does is he makes everybody laugh all the time during scenes, and he knows what to do to get us to laugh, and it's pretty much uncontrollable once he starts. So we'll just blow an hour just laughing on
I'm
set.
sure directors love Giggle Fest. I'm sure they love that.
They
I'm
go
sure-
crazy. They get mad at Jerry.
I'm sure they love that.
They laugh too, though. He's pretty funny.
How did Pajama Day start on the set of iCarly?
We'd always wanted to have it. We'd been planning it for 3 years, and then finally I was like, let's do it. So everybody on set decided to wear their best pajamas, but Jerry didn't wear any pajamas. He says he doesn't own a pair of pajamas.
It's creepy, slightly.
It is a little.
That tells when someone says they don't own pajamas, that says something about them.
there's something wrong.
No, just something not clothed when they sleep, and that's fine. Everybody does their own thing. That's cool. It's one thing I follow you at Miranda Buzz, and you get so excited when it's Pajama Day. I remember you tweeting about that initially. It was like all caps. It was like the most exciting tweet you sent out all week. It was like,
It's one of the most exciting things I've done.
Pajama Day. I mean, we all have our things. Mine would be chicken parm. Yours is Pajama Day.
Pajama Day.
Jason asked an interesting question. Jason's asking an interesting question here. When you were discovered as a child, did you feel pressure from your parents, or was it your own thing to want to get into acting?
When I first started out, I think it was just about like hanging out with other kids and trying something new. And then when I was 7 or 8, I really decided I loved acting and I really wanted to do it. So until then, I really didn't go on that many auditions. And then once I really wanted to do it, that's when I started going crazy and trying to audition for a lot of things.
Our buddy William in Hawaii has a really good question. A lot of people can't do this. will you watch yourself on TV?
When I first used to watch, when my show first came out and I used to watch it, I would be really weirded out. I wouldn't be able to really watch it. I'd be like commenting on the way I was standing or the clothes I was wearing. But now I don't mind. I watch it and it's fun. I've seen every episode once.
It's all good. Let's look at some tweets here. Interesting. Knew this would happen already. Can you please follow me on Twitter? You've got 1,500 people that you follow on Twitter. Who did you decide who got in and who doesn't?
I just have the Twitter app on my phone and I go through and I just try to follow as many people as possible.
Nice.
I need to find a way to follow more.
Crazy. I'm looking at more tweets right now. Let's see. Do you have the Soda Tab bracelet I gave you on the set visit? I'm sure people bring you things all the time. What are the strangest things that people
You know what? I really do have that. I have it in my room. I'm not kidding.
She's jumping up and down right now. Oh my God, she remembers me and she saved it. She didn't throw it away. I mean, oftentimes, what are the strangest things people have sent you in the mail?
Strangest thing?
Like fan art.
I haven't gotten anything that weird. I got a really cute heart necklace once for my birthday from somebody. That was really nice. The craziest thing that's ever happened to me is a little boy. My first kiss was with a little boy at a concert. Like a 10-year-old boy just like kissed me on the lips. It was really funny.
That was your first kiss?
That was the craziest thing that's ever happened
Sounds
to me.
like a 303 song.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten anything.
First kiss when a little like this. You're 10? Wow. Insane. Going back to the chat room right now. Oh, Holly, interesting. I guess, man, too early to make her think about this, but where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years? Well, I want to keep acting and singing. I want to go to college, be an astronaut, like I was saying before. So, all those things.
User 254. Would you love to have a lifetime reserve of cupcakes?
I would.
Who wouldn't?
I wouldn't want a lifetime reserve of cupcakes. I like red velvet, so that'd be what I would pick.
Awesome. Red velvet's great. Awesome cupcake. Did the paparazzi bother you? Asked Z-Trop, who probably is paparazzi himself. Did the paparazzi bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me, but it's funny because, like I was saying, my friend Nina always looks really great, and she's usually with me. So whenever I see paparazzi pictures later and she's in the picture, she looks really beautiful, and I'm always kind of not looking that great. So
Man!
Well, she's always ready. She wears really cute outfits and stuff, and she's always prepared.
How does she pull this off?
I don't know.
Oh, it's because you're doing all the acting, and all she does is make sure she looks good when she's with you. That's what happens, right? She's that friend. You need like another friend to kind of equalize things. Maybe a friend who just like isn't wearing makeup and kind of looks frumpy. Just put off the side.
Look for a frumpy friend to make me.
You guys look like a staircase. Hot, hotter, and ooh.
Everybody should have a frumpy friend.
Do it. Everyone should have a frumpy friend. Remember that at the mall. That works.
No.
Matthew Reed wants to know: do you ever get involved in any charities, any things like that? If so, what are they?
Yeah. Well, I've been to Memphis a few times, to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. That's really great. The producer of iCarly, his name's Dan Schneider. He's from Memphis, so it was his idea to get the whole cast together to go there. So I've been out there a few times, and it was really awesome.
That's really cool. Nice. User 5986. What do you do to relax?
What do I do to relax? Well, one of my friends plays drums, and she comes over to my house, and we come up with silly songs, like parodies. That's always fun. And then I love watching TV, a lot of TV shows. I love everything on MTV. Just hanging out with my friends. I have sleepovers a lot.
Where were you the first time you ever heard one of your songs played on the radio?
I was in a sushi restaurant with my mom and a friend of mine, and it came on, and it took us about 45 seconds to even figure out that it was really on the radio. And then my friend and I got up and we were dancing.
That's awesome. Sushi plays, chopsticks in the air.
Everybody was looking at us like we were crazy.
Would you do that? Would you listen to your own music in the car and roll down the windows at a stoplight and point to yourself?
No, I wouldn't.
No?
Do that.
Not like that. Oh, I love people asking you about food. SG fans worldwide. Do you love cookies?
I do love cookies. I'm a huge foodie. I love pizza, cookies. Oh, have you ever had a squash blossom?
I'm sorry, what?
A squash blossom.
What is that?
They're amazing. It's called squash blossom, and it has ricotta cheese inside, and it's basically just squash, but it's really, really good.
I have to try. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Do you force yourself to step out of your comfort zone and eat strange foods when you travel?
I try to. I hadn't even had sushi until 2 years ago, and now it's one of my favorite foods ever. So.
Wow. What's your favorite sushi? Do you like the rolls or the individual pieces?
A spicy tuna roll.
Spicy tuna roll, yeah, that's good. Rainbow roll too, delicious. Notice this is from Pickled Ham. Awesome.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Awesome Twitter name. Notice a guitar in iCarly's bedroom. Do you play guitar? Will Carly play the guitar on the show?
I did get to sing a song this season in one of the episodes. I haven't played guitar yet, but I started playing guitar when I was 8. I always wanted to play. I wish I could steal that guitar out of Carly's room. I wish the room on iCarly was my room in real life. It's pretty great.
That's cool.
The trampoline.
It's great when you're jealous of your set. Yeah, you're like,
I am.
We just built a set in my
nowhere
house.
near as cool. My room is nowhere near as cool as that.
It's kind of, I mean, a lot of people also think, too, that sets are exactly the way they appear on TV and don't understand. They're not always lit brightly like that for filming and stuff. So it's got to be creepy when you pass through the set. There's like no lights on and stuff first thing in the morning.
And our soundstage is haunted.
Tell this story. How so?
Well, our building's 100 years old. Wow. And yeah, it's supposedly haunted. And all the guys, the crew, and all the people that have to work late at night building the sets and setting up lights and stuff, they say they hear people screaming and all this scary stuff. I don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah, but it's pretty scary. And sometimes we have just blackouts. All the lights will go off.
You have the happiest show ever on the scariest set. That's wow, ridiculous. Wow. Sets haunted, things you never knew. What was the first concert you ever went to? Fan from me wants to know.
First concert I ever went to. What was the first concert? What is it, Mom? Do you know? The Rolling Stones? That's a cool first concert. I thought it was NSYNC. It's Rolling Stones.
Awesome. NSYNC. Do you ever what's your guilty pleasure music that you listen to when no one's around?
Guilty pleasure music. I don't know. Like I was saying, I'm kind of crazy. I like everything. I listen to Katy Perry and Kesha and all the top 40 stuff, but then a lot of stuff my mom got me into.
That's
I
cool.
love Stevie Nicks and Tom Petty. So.
Nice. Nice. Big influence. That's cool. And did your mom ever play you something you just weren't into? You're like, what is this? Or are you pretty open-minded?
Well, for a long time, I wasn't into the Rolling Stones because my mom, she loves them, and she would play them all the time. And then I secretly always really liked their music, but I tried to pretend like I didn't. And then I admitted it eventually.
It's like you almost don't want to admit that your parents are right about something.
Yeah,
fine, I like your music. Oh my God, fine.
You have to give in.
When you're recording your music, are you like the scented candle person, or I have to have the lights a certain way when you're recording? Do you have a whole theme in there?
I do like candles. But what else? No, I don't have anything really special, I guess. I wish I should do something fun. I have friends that record and they put up pictures of their favorite artists, just all around them. Just
for inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should do that.
Or maybe pictures of your favorite food, or just your favorite.
I think
foods.
food would be good. Your favorite food, squash blossoms.
Okay, William in Hawaii is a pimp and a champion. He's asking, do you have any bad habits?
What is the name?
William. I'm just calling him a pimp and a champion.
Oh, okay.
William. Do you have any bad habits? Would you ever want to admit to those? What
bad
are your
habits?
Yeah. What are habits?
I stay up really late.
Okay, so
I'm a night owl.
Okay.
I can't help it. I watch movies all the time, really late sometimes until 2 or 3 a.m. and then I have to get up really early for work. And it's funny because when I come into work, if I look tired, everyone's like, "What movie was it this time?"
They know instantly what you're watching.
Yeah.
Are there any movies that you will get sucked into that you had no intention of ever watching, and then you just get trapped into it?
Well, I told my mom I didn't like Casablanca when really I loved it. I've been doing this for a while.
You lie to your mom a lot about things.
And I don't. I act like I don't like it first, and then slowly I fall in love with it. So yeah, with that movie, but I love that movie now, and I love Roman Holiday and all those.
Nice. I can't believe it's been 7 years since School of Rock.
I know. Jack Black was just on the show.
I heard. Yeah. See. Yeah. That was a rumor that I read last night, but he was on the show as a guest. He plays a computer nerd? What's the character he plays?
Yeah. Well, Spencer on the show is he is obsessed with World of Warlords. It's like World of Warcraft, and he dresses up as his favorite character to try to win a costume contest. And it looks like he's gonna win, but then Jack Black comes out and he's dressed up as Jerry's character's nemesis, and they pretty much just duke it out in the episode, and they go crazy. So they sing a song.
Somebody asked me to ask you about Jack Black. Someone just assumes that Jack Black smells funky. He doesn't smell funky, does he?
No.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. Yeah.
Really,
David Brody, Jack Black does not smell funky. Now we know.
We were really hot on set while we were filming because we had to, especially Jerry and Jack, because they were going crazy and dancing and beating each other and doing all this stuff. But yeah, so he was joking about that, saying he wore deodorant.
User 6530. Do you like the Twilight Saga?
I do love Twilight. I've seen all the movies. I've read the first book. So I guess you can't consider yourself a true Twilight fanatic unless you've read all the books. So
it's weird how people are with that. They're either like, I read the book and the movie's not as good as the book, or the movie's so much better, the book sucked.
I know,
everyone's like different about it.
And then are you Team Edward or Team Jacob?
I'm team. Yeah, I'd be team nothing on that. Quite honestly, sorry. Sorry.
It's a popular question.
Sorry. How do you go? You being famous, everyone knows what you look like. Everyone, I'm sure people come up to you. How do you do regular fun things like the mall and the movies and stuff? How do you get away with that without people bothering you?
I don't mind when people come up and stuff. And my friends are cool. I've known them. Most of my friends I've known for so long. They don't care at all when people come up. They think it's cool, especially if it's a cute guy or something. Then they'll come over and introduce themselves. So yeah, I don't mind at all. And I love it when parents come up and say they don't mind watching the show with their kids and when kids talk about their favorite episodes, it's really cool.
You don't have to get all disguised like baseball cap and sunglasses.
No, I did that at Disneyland once.
How can you enjoy your Disney experience when you're? I guess you had to there because you're going to be mobbed at Disneyland.
Yeah, I went with my friend and a bunch of her friends for her birthday, and I wore like a cap.
Are you a roller coaster person?
I am. I love roller coasters.
What's just like the whole
one?
rush, the turns or the drop? What's your favorite part about that?
I like the whole upside down thing, and then I don't know. I'm pretty much up for anything. I've always loved roller coasters.
We're supposed to say hi to Isabella because she loves you. So.
Oh, hi Isabella. Thanks.
Now she's jumping up and down. What is Gabby wants to know? What did the goat do? What does that even mean? Do you know?
I don't know what the goat did.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea what the goat did.
Perfect. Did you really play the ukulele on iCarly? Says Angela.
The ukulele?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember playing the ukulele on
Oh,
iCarly.
there's no ukulele. You're watching the wrong show. That was Full House. Okay. Cool. Fan for me says, thank you for answering my question. I love you. How have you been doing on your chemistry?
It's scary. And I'm also in pre-calculus, which I just finished it. So I never have to do pre-calculus again.
Your mom's going to beat me over the head when I ask you this question, okay?
What?
But you're being successful and being famous. Why would you put yourself through that? Why even bother learning calculus?
Well, I have to take the SAT in a few months,
Okay.
and you have to, be prepared for all of that. But
Have you taken the PSATs yet?
I guess actually pre-calculus isn't on the SAT.
No.
You're right. I
That's
shouldn't have
why.
had to go through
Drop
that.
out. Drop out. Say it
You're
with me.
absolutely right.
Mom's gonna beat me. Say it with me out loud. I might drop out. She's not gonna say it. Her mom's gonna beat us.
Stay in school.
What was your Oh, do you play video games? If so, which game? Says Buds.
Yeah, I play video games. I like Rock Band. That's probably my favorite. And
Nice.
then Nathan, he taught me how to play. Nathan Kress, he taught me how to play Halo. I'm pretty good at that now.
Halo. I can't imagine you blowing up stuff and shooting people.
No, well, at first I wasn't good at it, but now I'm pretty great.
My head will explode if you actually play this game. Grand Theft Auto, ever?
I've never played it before.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember all the guys on School of Rock were playing that when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna end up not. You play the game. You don't even play the missions. You just run over people. It's ridiculous. It's fun. You steal from them and run them over.
You steal
take their
from
money.
people and run
you
people
can.
over?
You can steal people. Yeah. You don't have to, but you can because it makes it easier to steal money from them. I'm teaching Miranda
Okay.
Cosgrove how to play. This is awesome. This is a moment of my life here. That I'll
Steal
never
money
forget.
and run over
Exactly. That's how you make the cash. I guess could you? Raphael says, can you wish his friend Joanna a happy birthday? She's 6 years old today.
Yeah, happy birthday, Joanna. 6 is a good year.
And that's not, you have to buy her a gift. Having Miranda Cosgrove wish you a happy birthday is not a gift. Go to Walgreens, get a gift card. Oh, nice. Pish Posh says you have a cute nose.
Pish Posh.
Yeah.
Thank you. I like that name. Pish Posh. Makes me want to do an English accent.
Marvin wants to tell you that you rock live and you have a great voice.
Thanks, Marvin.
I love the compliments, too. It's great. Oh, interesting. Why are you so awesome? Miranda, why are you so awesome? Warp 10 wants to know.
Oh, that's so sweet. You guys are all so nice.
Blatant compliments.
Do you love all the goofy fun stuff on iCarly, says Kath Splat. I love the goofy fun stuff. I love doing the web show scenes because they're just so outrageous. We literally never know what we're going to do. Recently we did this isn't out yet, but we did a vampire spoof, so
Nice.
it was really fun. And I get to be a idiot farm girl.
It's been how many seasons now for iCarly?
We're on our 3rd season right now.
Do you think what makes it so much fun and you actually look forward to going back to the set is that you work with great people and you just have a great time on set? If it felt like work, would you be as excited waking up in the morning?
No, I mean, I think when you watch the show, you can tell that we're having a lot of fun. They use so many takes where we break and we'll start laughing or something, and they're just like, whatever, it works. And they'll
And
put
it's
it
real.
in. Yeah, so it's amazing when you have a job that you love.
I guess Alana wants to know, do you really make your own pancakes?
Do I really make my own pancakes?
Yeah.
I'm a horrible cook. My mom can make pancakes.
Cooking not your thing. You'd rather
No.
dine out than try to...
No, I've tried before. That's the sad part. I've tried many times, but I'm really bad at cooking.
Annie wants to know how tall you are.
How tall? I am 5'5.5". The half is very important.
Add the half to it. Interesting. Back to the chat room right now. What was one of the most embarrassing moments of iCarly, Caitlin?
Most
asks?
embarrassing moments.
Yes.
This is easy. Okay, we were doing this episode where I was supposed to be like kind of freaking out, and somebody's throwing a party at my house. So I was supposed to run down the stairs of our loft on the show, and there were all these teenagers around, and I was probably 14 or 15, and I went running down the stairs on the first take, and I completely face planted on the ground. And they have it forever, and they play it back sometimes. They make fun of me all the time for it.
At the Christmas party? Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody was laughing too. Like the kids didn't hold back at all. They just burst out. They were like laughing at me, and I was
Did you
like,
cry?
I'm just lying there.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry.
I would.
Luckily, later. I'm just
Did
kidding.
you get a bloody nose?
No, but I was
Oh,
just
good.
lying on the ground, like I couldn't get up for a second, just kind of in shock, and everybody was like.
It's hard to
cracking
recover
up.
from that. You can't just get up
I
and
know,
like laugh
it's
it off.
horrible
You're like
when you
you're lying on the
fall,
ground
that
face
feeling.
down.
You're like, oh.
Horrible. Do you have any siblings, Monica, with like
I
that?
don't have any siblings. I have my dog, which I was talking about. She's kind of like my sister. She comes with me everywhere. She's the best. But my next door neighbor's like my sister a little too, my friend Nina.
Your dog and your overweight cat. I've learned so much today.
My obese cat.
And your obese cat. Biggest fan. Do you like spaghetti tacos?
I do like spaghetti tacos. I've made them at my house before. That's the one thing I can make.
I was going to ask, you said yeah. Okay, but that you can make.
Yeah. And I eat a lot of them on set whenever we have them in the episodes. The prop lady gets mad at me because I'll eat 50 of them. Maybe not 50, but I eat a lot.
Prop lady gets mad. What about the wardrobe lady? Yeah, I gave you a white skirt to wear, and you've ruined everything, and now we can't even like go in and have this cleaned. It's
I've done that
horrible.
before.
Oh, nice. Ken would like you to know that he's listening to you right now on his iPod as he chats.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Let's see.
What am I listening to right now? I really like Teenage Dream by Katy Perry. Love that song.
Nice.
Do you have any advice on becoming an actress and singer? I really want to, but I don't know if I can. I think the number one thing is having your parents behind you. Just because my mom's helped me so much. She's with me on set every day, and she travels with me.
Cool. We're going to ask one more question here, and then sadly, we've got to end the chat. And this seems like the perfect question. The last date that you went on that was purely amazing, what made it amazing?
Last date I went on that was purely amazing. You know, my favorite thing to do is just like something simple. Like I love just going out to dinner or like hanging out and sitting on the couch watching a movie or something. I think, yeah, just anything like that, having a good time.
And then living the Kissing You song. Miranda Cosgrove, thank you so much for chatting with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Online at z100.com.
Thank you guys for the questions.
Follow Miranda on Twitter. It's at Miranda Buzz with two Z's.
Yeah, two Z's.
Perfect. If you'd like to follow me, I don't know why you would. It's at JJ on Z100. We are going to do something amazing downstairs in our PC Richard and Son Theater here in a little bit, and it's going to be up on z100.com. At some point, keep checking back. Thank you so much for chatting with us.
Thanks for having me.
Take care. Bye, guys.
Bye.